Good. You're following the brochure so you don't wander off weirdly. I thought I was gonna run into someone like Roxanne or anyway. You got here pretty quickly. Do take a seat. Feels sort of weird. I'm the only one sitting here. As well, all this time I've either been up walking or standing around. I don't think I've sat down since getting off the bus. Anyway, I've been looking over the school's curricula over talking to what? After talking to Professor Sycamore. That's his professor. Why am I looking over there? That's his professor because the weak listeners over. That's Calem's professor from Cal's region. Do you know who Professor Sycamore is? He's currently the leading researcher for Pokemon Mega Evolution, who also lives in the Kalos region. Mega Evolution is a tricky field and one of the biggest mysteries researchers are facing today. But moving on, I got off the phone with the professor because I had a few questions regarding class schedules for the school year. Supposedly there's an orientation for new students coming up really soon that will provide more info. Sharon just told me about the orientation earlier. As usual, it seems like Calem has all his priorities organized. Sorry. We should head over to the auditorium as soon as possible. We can check out our room and such afterward. Sounds good. Let's go. Oh! What is it? That girl, Serena. I ran into her again. She wanted to ask if he'd be interested in participating in the student council once classes start. Quite honestly, I forgot about that. Thankfully, Pokemon Visual got that sorted out. Calem furrowed his eyebrows. I'm not sure if he's taking the message positively or not. Maybe he likes to take his time thinking. And maybe my phone likes to ring like crazy. That's a heavy topic. Though I'm not surprised Serena would be interested in something like that. I would consider her a very ambitious girl. But to answer your, or rather, her question, I'd have to think hard about it. It's a major responsibility. What about you? Have you considered council? Of course. Are you kidding? I was born to be on the council. Bring it on. I was valedictorian in high school. And even though I'm kind of a B and C student here at the college, I kind of like to, keep my grades up to have a little wiggle room. But anyway, that's beside the point. Bring it on. I should let Serena and Sharon know about this next time I see them. Interesting. That'll make my decision a bit easier. But we'll see what happens when the time comes. You can tell Serena I'll think about it. Why don't you just contact her and tell her yourself? I don't believe I have her contact information. Really? She told me she has yours. I don't think he heard me. That's probably a good thing. Attention new students. The time is now 4:55 p.m. There's an orientation taking place in the auditorium of Relic Hall starting in 15 minutes. Our new researchers, all new students are advised to attend with the researchers. There it is. Let's hurry over. I'm not even sure if that was a bug or if that was just put in purposely. Wait a minute. He probably walked away and I was telling him Serena has his contact information, but he was probably walking away and then the announcement happened and then he looked back in and was like, let's go. It's impressive how many first year students are stuffed in here. Can't tell what Calem was thinking, but he seems unfazed by the sight. People won't stop coming in. There has to be a few hundred here at this point. It gotta be hilarious if Hilbert were one of our choices for a roommate, but he shows up here in a couple seconds, so. Back in Kanto, aside from big city towns, it'd be weird to have more than 100 students in a single grade. Then again, students from all over the world are enrolled here. If I think about it that way, a couple of hundred for one grade is pretty selective. Come on, let's move up. We're clogging up the entrance. Oh! Why? Not like this. That noise. It's like 1,000 Pokemon got together. You screech and supersonic at the same time. I can't tell if I'm screaming from the pain or if it's still the feedback. And then, poof. What kind of terrible speaker makes sound like that? Alright, everyone. You can do your cute intros or catch up with each other later, but please find yourselves a seat. There should be plenty of open spots. Half the people in this room are still brain dead on the floor after that uproar. I can feel my ears crying. What was that? Some kind of hazing ritual? Please, no more! I'll kill you! Flattery! Not here! Oof. You need to lay off the lava cookies, girl! Try that again. And there's Sabrina. It's mad as usual. She's about to hurl that podium at whoever. Come on now, we're at schedule. Get moving. What a scary girl. Anyway, by the way, which I think there's like dialogue happening between me and my roommate here at this point, but still, it's kind of the same scene because the chick who's about to show up here in a second is about to explain everything the same way it has been in the past two videos or past two roommate selections. So once again, if you want to skip through until the next video or to the later part of the video, depending on how I cut it, then feel free to do so. What a scary girl. I hope she doesn't have. I hope I don't have to mess with her anytime soon. That's one way to get everyone's attention. That's the student council president, Roxanne, a third year. I can't want to say student body president because in Angel Beats, Angel or Kanade, which is her actual real name, is the student body president, and that's exactly how I say it. Student body president, not student council. A third year. Calem pointed to the looking for a place to sit. I look forward to see a lone female student now standing at the stage's podium. You sure recovered fast. Same to you. Shall we sit before she blows her ears off a second time? Knock on wood. And that would be a good The King Nappy reference. Because he always says knock on wood after saying something that could be possible a jinx. Oh look, random female sitting in the front row. Actually, there's four of them. I'm Roxanne, and I would like to thank the Academy staff for allowing the council to hold this special event. Apparently, this is a nervous Roxanne this time. I hope you will make the most out of this occasion and grant me the opportunity to officially welcome every one of you to this prestigious establishment. Everyone, welcome to Kobukan Academy of Advanced Pokemon Arts and Sciences. Ba-da-da-da-da. While we are calling this event an orientation, I'd like to ask you your patience in this initial assembly before you all return to socializing or attending your personal agendas. False advertising. There's a difference between orientation and assembly. It's coming. I know this is going to be one of those long insomnia incurring speeches. For the first thing I'd like to mention, I hope you all managed to reserve your own rooms in one of the 3 student residential halls. This one here is Relic Hall. The other two, Pledge Hall and Honor Hall, are located northwest and southwest, respectively, from this location. I'm glad we got that done early. Definitely. I don't want to imagine how hectic it would be had we procrastinated. Another important item to recover. Hey, what's up? Is class scheduling. All of you here will follow a preset class schedule of 6 periods per day. I'll cover each right now, so if you don't want to wake up confused next day, pay attention. And now, everyone, we welcome Nate Tasker to the stage. He'll be probably back there screaming his head off. Just kidding. This is it. Yeah, this is what we came for. The first period of each day is homeroom, lasting 2 hours. Core subjects will be covered here by your professor. If you're curious, the core subjects include Pokemon Social Studies, Sciences, Basic Theory, and History. 2 hours? I know, 2 hours is hardly enough to cover all the material. That's not quite what I was implying. There we go. Whoa, what the heck? But seriously, one class for 2 hours? I was like clicking and it wouldn't do anything. I was like, wait, what the heck? What the heck? If I had a Pokemon with me, I'd sooner spend 2 hours in Mount Moon with no repels. Following homeroom will be an hour of one Pokemon type elective of your choice. What type you choose depends completely on you. As first years, you'll be able to select 2 out of the 18 known Pokemon types to focus your students on for the school year. Whoa, hold up. Are we specializing in Pokemon types? 2 Pokemon types? Only 2 out of 18? I glanced in Calem's direction. He didn't even flinch. Did he know about this? Wow, I wish Professor Oak told me about this kind of stuff before making me come here. The third period of the day is your gym class. Here you will learn about different concepts of Pokemon battles, training strategies, and the mental and physical capabilities of each individual Pokemon. From noon starts your lunch hour. The main cafeteria is at the student center at the middle of the campus. You're also more than welcome to prepare your own meals ahead of time. In case you were wondering about your 2 Pokemon type electives, that is what your 5th period... Wait, what? 5th period class will involve. The second Pokemon type of your choice. And we present Tyler Winslow here.
Yo, 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 yo!
And to close out the day, your 6th and final period will be 1 more hour of homeroom. Yeah, I'm doing this. It's YouTube. I mean, what do you expect? Anyway, I don't care. Your total day lasts 7 hours from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Between 3 and 6, all academy... Oh, shoot. You see what I have to live with here? All academy research and extracurricular facilities are designated for individuals or groups to use. After that, they will require permits for access. Next thing you know, either Trenton or Spencer is probably going to walk in here and wonder what I'm doing. Keep that in mind as the school day officially ends after 6 p.m. I hope that wasn't too much of an information overload. Once classes are in session, by the way, I've not heard information overload, that term being used, ever since my freshman year at college. So, once classes are in session, I trust all you'll be able to develop a comfortable routine. I sure hope so, Madam President. Like many professors have said in the past, your own adventure is about to begin. This is the Kabukan Academy, and being here is your pride. Working together, we wish to foster an environment where you can believe in your own goals and take every opportunity that presents itself before you. But try as we might, the reality is not everything that will always go your way. Not every opportunity will be for everyone, and not every door will be open for you. And not every cell phone will ring in the middle of recording because you always forget to put it on silent, but that's okay because, yeah, anyway. However, you should find yourself in a situation where you feel trapped and helpless. Remember, you can always create your own door and travel your own path. AKA withdraw and go somewhere else. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and don't forget to get those sign-ups done. What do you think, Rashad? About what? That speech? Well, I guess that's something too. But I'm more focused on the scheduling part. We're completely set on the room situation, so there's nothing left for us to do here. It'll be tough picking up 2 electives out of 18, and we'll have different instructors and classmates depending on the types we choose. Should we go back and get this sorted out? Hold up, shouldn't we look for Serena? She's got to be here, right? Calem doesn't look too excited. I'm having second thoughts about holding him back, but I did give Serena my word. If you want, that's fine with me. So, I don't think Calem likes Serena. And it's probably because he probably lived with her for about 14 years. Not with her, but next to her for 14 years. Maybe. Here goes in. Oh wait, we're calling her. Okay. Wait a minute, when did I get her number? Rashad! I didn't expect to hear from you so soon. And judging from the background noise, you're at the orientation too? Yeah, I'm with Calem right now. What about you? I'm toward the stage. So you're one of the 4 girls that were sitting in the front row. Sharon wanted to talk to Roxanne, so I'm kind of just hanging around right now. That's actually kind of different from Sharon's story where everyone told Sharon to hold off on talking to Roxanne. Rashad, hand me your phone for a sec. I'll talk to her. Go for it. Just don't send her any weird messages. Hey, Serena? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Rashad told me before. Listen, though, that's kinda... Calem walked off with my phone. Wait, really? I hope he realizes that's my phone he's holding. If he breaks it, I'm gonna make him pay for a new one. I try to follow Calem closely without disturbing the conversation, but I'm not making any effort to hide myself. But even while eavesdropping, I'm getting nothing from Calem's side. Yeah. Yes. I got it, Serena. No, I'm telling you, I do. You don't need to bring that up again. What? You really don't need to bring that up again. Dot, 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 dot. It doesn't seem Calem cares if I listen in on the conversation. Not like I understand what's going on anyway. Was I even wrong back then? Think about it. So were those two in a relationship back in the Kalos region? Of course I wouldn't know because apparently my character's from the Kanto region. Well, it's red, so what do you expect? I thought you didn't want to talk about it anymore, so why bring it up now? Dot 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 dot. Okay. The point for now is that you shouldn't have to make Rashad act as your personal messenger. Oh, what? Is that what this is about? Me volunteering to help out here and there shouldn't be grounds for any argument. It's not a big deal at all. I react by waving my hands in front of Calem, giving him a big grin. I really hope I'm getting the message across, or I look pretty silly right now. And even if he doesn't mind. Nice, he understands. It's still an inconvenience. What? There isn't even an inconvenience. I'm not sure what he's thinking, but he's blowing this up way out of proportion. So I guess something happened in the 13 years he lived next to Serena that made her get on his nerves, something I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to say something, but it suddenly dawned on me that this stuff must happen all the time between them. Me saying something will make this more complicated. Anyway. Dot 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 dot. You can call me. You don't have to worry. I'm not bothered by that. I'm not lying. Yeah, I'll give it some thought. I'm heading back to start class registrations. You should probably do the same. I'm handing the phone back to Rashad, alright? Again, don't worry about it. Okay, sweet, I got my phone back again. The mood became a little tense. How do I follow up after that? Hello? Serena hung up already. I don't know whether I should feel relieved or disappointed. More importantly, that conversation didn't exactly sound very healthy. Calem, you guys, you know what? It's not my business, sorry. No, it's fine, Rashad. We're roommates, so it wouldn't be fair to keep you in the dark. I mentioned before that Serena are neighbors back in the town of Vanaville. We also grew up in the company of each other. Childhood friends is her way of describing us. I don't think I've mentioned that. The gist is we come a long way, and frankly, I'm kind of tired. But still, I feel somewhat obligated to at least hear her out that whenever I can. And Serena knows this? That you're only listening to her because you only feel obligated to? Perhaps. I wouldn't press the issue, though. I would like to believe we at least understand each other on a passable level. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but I suppose every friendship can be perfect. So, pretty much, Calem's come here with some baggage between him and Serena. And I kind of guessed that right anyway. So, anyway. Alright, enough delays. Let's head back. Yeah, let's head back. Oh, man, I think Serena and Calem are both pretty... But if the two of them are going to be butting heads like this, I'd rather not be caught in between them. I'll leave that issue to the future Rashad. President Rashad is ready to call it a day. President Rashad is ready to call it a day. Alright, so we're back in the dorm room. Quite honestly, that took forever, that conversation there. As promised, our belongings were delivered in our room safe and sound while we were away. It shouldn't take too long to unpack everything, but I can take my time with that this weekend. All I need to... All I need to do is get all the necessities set up for now. The room's much spacious and I expected. I wasn't a huge fan of the hardwood floor, but other than that, I can't complain. Once again, carpeted floors over here. Each person has his own bed, cabinet, the standard, but there's so much space and legroom in between. Heck, if you divide the room in half, it's probably the same size as my room and pallet, if not bigger. And someone's over there Snapchatting and taking selfies back there. I spent way too much time looking around the room that I barely got past opening my suitcases. Let's begin, shall we? Which two type electives will you choose? There are 18 known Pokemon types, and great thing we don't repeat them because they'll show up in the screen here pretty soon. I have to decide carefully which two type electives should be for this year. Anyway, so I'm obviously once again going to end up playing in Sharon's roommate whenever full game comes out. I'll be doing Steel and Flying. And we also discovered that no matter what types we choose in one of the classes, Skyla will pretty much by default be one of our classmates in one of our type elective classes. And so we chose Steel and Flying, and then I think we chose Psychic and Dark the second time around when we were Brendan's roommate. I kind of want to choose Ground and Electric, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see. I bet Norman's probably going to be the normal professor, and Whitney will probably be in that class. This is Ground and Electric. Ground. Should I go with Ground as an elective? Yes. One more to go. And let's go ahead and do Electric just because. Should I go with Electric as a elective? And surely Skyla probably won't choose Electric unless one of her Pokemon is going to be a Moga. Actually, that would make sense because she is 5th gym and so is Emoga. But anyway, she wouldn't choose a type that is weak to electricity because she is the flying type gym leader in Unova. Oh, you picked Ground and Electric. I picked Flying and Fighting types. Wait, he was in Flying? I can't remember that. Anyway. Oh, I probably sat with him. Anyway, that's too bad. We won't be in the same elective classes. Oh well, it happens. There's still a chance we might be in the same homeroom class, so we'll see. Just a few days after classes begin, we should rest up. Wait, this is Calem's line again. Just a few days before classes begin. We should rest up and take the weekend to fully settle in. He's right. It all starts after this weekend. Alright, once again. Wait, never mind. Not yet. Despite the heavy force of exhaustion bearing down on me, I continued to sort my belongings and finish unpacking everything. The full one set of night was here and was going to sleep. And going to sleep would be common sense. However, actually being able to fall asleep was a completely different story. To say I wasn't excited would be a blatant lie. 100 miles away from home. And now I'm here at this academy with countless new people to meet. Just a few more days. I can't wait.